How does $8 billion disappear without a single signed approval trail pointing to it? That's the real question that I had behind FTX. So in November of 2022, FTX went from a $32 billion valuation to bankruptcy in just 9 days. This wasn't caused by a sudden market crash. It wasn't a sophisticated hack. It happened because money moved faster than structure. Here's how it unfolded. FTX allowed customer funds to be transferred to this company called Alameda Research, a related trading firm, without formal approval workflows. Those transfers weren't logged through a central financial system. They were triggered through internal chats and informal requests. Because approvals weren't standardized, no single record showed who authorized what. At the same time, executives communicated using auto-deleting messages, which meant decisions left no durable trail. If a question came up later, the context was gone. As the company grew, this became normal. Financial decisions lived in Slack threads. Risk conversations happened verbally. Documentation lagged behind execution. So when losses started mounting at Alameda, there was no system forcing visibility back to leadership. Like, hey, what happened? No checkpoint and said, stop, we gotta reconcile this, let's explain what's going on. By the time the public realized what was happening, over $8 billion in customer funds just went poof. Not because of one transaction that failed, but because hundreds of small, undocumented decisions stacked up without friction. This is the uncomfortable truth. FTX didn't collapse because no one was smart. It collapsed because there were just no real operational breaks or processes. This is where experienced executive support matters in real life. It isn't to necessarily prevent bad intent, but it's to make disorder harder to hide. By centralizing decision logs so money can't move invisibly, or by enforcing approval checkpoints that don't disappear in chat, by pulling critical actions out of ad hoc tools and into systems. Because when execution outpaces structure, problems don't surface gradually. They surface all at once. That's why FTX didn't slowly unwind and collapse in days. If you're building fast and don't want decisions living only in conversations, comment support. We help founders put operational structure around speed so accountability scales with your growth.